Hi, this is Sam Tolley with In Him First. In Him First, where we view the world through the lens of Jesus Christ. We do not view Jesus Christ through the lens of the world. You know, I'm a resident of California. And California, the most populous state in the nation, has a culture of death. You would think that the most populous state in the nation, with millions of Christians, would have a biblical worldview. But we have the opposite. Just last week, one of our newest laws, ABX 2-15, which they call Death with Dignity Act. You know, Satan, everyone knows, at least everyone in the body of Christ knows, that came to kill, steal, and destroy. But he always cloaks his motives in nice, sweet terms. He makes it sound so palatable, so good. So death is good. But see, God created life. And it's up to God to determine when there's death. But this death with dignity thing, supposedly, is to help terminally ill people be killed by their doctors, by their physicians, folks that were sworn, who swore to the Hippocratic Oath to do no harm, are now being licensed by the state to kill people. And I found in other nations where they started off with this sort of thing, it morphed into not necessarily terminal illness, but to people being mentally unable to cope with society anymore. To young people, not just the old and aged. So it's always a slippery slope. But our legislators, and this state is run by Democrats, and it's by and large the Democrats that want this culture of death, have voted this thing through. Now, California, there's another law that passed recently, or it went into effect, I think, in March. It's called AB 775. This law, to show you just how this culture of death is, forces crisis pregnancy centers to distribute abortion information. Here, these centers, predominantly run by Christians, folks that have sworn allegiance to Jesus Christ, are trying to save the unborn. Now, we don't care if the unborn are Christians, if they're Muslims, if they're Jews. We don't care what they are. The whole idea is to save the unborn, to allow them to live, to allow them to have a life. But our state of California, under our governor, Jerry Brown, forced this law, AB 775, upon crisis pregnancy centers. So while they're trying to tell people to let their baby live, they'll say, oh, well, by the way, here's some documentation to get an abortion with the phone number of a place. The very people that they're determined to fight against, this law is trying to force them to help. Now, if that's not a culture of death, I don't know what is. If there are Christians in California, you need to take hold of yourself and think about the folks you vote for. Because without life, there is nothing. So why vote for politicians that promise you everything but stand for death? Whether you're the aged or whether you're the unborn. And if they plan on killing those folks, sooner or later, they plan on killing you too. This is Sam Tolley, and I'm out. God bless.